Now for the Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Gates closed. And away they go. Phantom Income broke well, but now the favourite Indian Blessing going off to lead them. Smarty Deb in the black colours showing speed as well. On the outside, Proud Spell going to be forced a little wide, as is A to the Croft. They're going very fast early. ZZ's tucked in just behind the leaders as well. Now Irish Smoke, the grey, is only 3 lengths off these leaders. Along the inside, we have Tasha's Miracle. She's taken a stronghold now, going up to race in 6. Here's Izara, fairly far back early. Izara's giving them 7 lengths start, but been ridden along a little now to make ground. Grace Anatomy's in the next box. Set Play in the red colours at the back gives them 10 lengths start. And then we drop back to Backseat Rhythm, and clearly Foxy is at the back, a good 20 lengths off the leaders. Down the backstretch they go, and it's Indian Blessing taking them along by half a length. 8 of the Crofters applying pressure from second. 2 lengths back to Proud Spell in the third spot. Phantom In comes down at the rail. Smarty Deb now has 6 to make up. Now there goes Tasha's Miracle starting to make ground in the red cap on the far side. Tasha's Miracle fourth and going after them. Izara is now hard ridden with 8 to make up. Grace Anatomy in behind that, and then we come back to Backseat Rhythm. Coming to the top of the lane, and Indian Blessing is still cruising out here. And Indian Blessing telling them, you better pick up your feet, you want to catch me. It's Indian Blessing hugging the rail and going for home under Garrett Gomez. They clear by 7 lengths. Down the centre comes Proud Spell in second. Along the inside, it's Backseat Rhythm running on late, and then Tasha's Miracle. But it's all Indian Blessing with a 16th to go. She's getting weary now, but she's entitled to get weary. Indian Blessing, far too good in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Filling. Wins it easy. Close here for second. Proud Spell over Backseat Rhythm, and Tasha's Miracle will finish 4th.
Went to the lead, stayed there. Boy, looks clean for a sloppy track, doesn't Garrett Gomez?
Yes, he does, Joe. And Indian Blessing assumed her normal spot on the lead. The speed did not materialize from Phantom Income, but it did come from the outside. 8 of the Croft reached over and took a hold of Garrett Gomez's throat latch and made him run a little quick into the first turn. But then Garrett allowed Indian Blessing to ease away, relax herself, and she was just so dominant. She obviously handled the going. Garrett's got a 1.5 length lead right here and now. He's on number 4, Indian Blessing, and she's just cruising along. She's handling the surface so well, you can tell she's comfortable. And I think it's over right here.
Three-year-old Fillies in the gate. Off they go in the Fairgrounds Oaks. Indian Blessing, Proud Spell, Acacia, Wisconsin Lady, the order as they come past the stands. Garrett Gomez and Indian Blessing, 1 to 5 at the off. Indian Blessing out to lead Proud Spell, and Gabriel Saez will keep Proud Spell right there at the rail. Sean Bridgmahan and Acacia running in third, and Wisconsin Lady fourth and last for Robbie Alvarado as they race toward the backstretch. So Proud Spell holds the rails, and Indian Blessing 1 off the fence. The opening quarter for Indian Blessing in 24 and 2, racing on to the backstretch. Indian Blessing leads Proud Spell by 1.5 lengths at the 5 1/2 furlong pole. Still 7 lengths back to Acacia, and 1 more to Wisconsin Lady. Indian Blessing dictates terms to Proud Spell, who stays close to Indian Blessing, and Garrett Gomez looks over his left shoulder. See Gabriel Saez and Proud Spell right there tightly at the rails. They head to the half-mile pole. 4 furlongs for Indian Blessing, 48 seconds flat. Indian Blessing has led for all the first half at Fairgrounds. Indian Blessing leads Proud Spell into the far turn. Those leaders have opened up on double digits on Acacia, and Wisconsin Lady is last. Under 3 furlongs to go. Indian Blessing, Proud Spell, 1-2. Proud Spell shadows her rival Indian Blessing at the quarter pole. A big spread back to Acacia, and Wisconsin Lady is last. They're into the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:12 and 4. Indian Blessing, Proud Spell charging at her in the final furlong and a half. Indian Blessing, Garrett Gomez, Gabriel Saez, and Proud Spell. Proud Spell strikes the top, but only just. Indian Blessing runs on at the rail, but second, yards from home. Proud Spell has turned the tables on Indian Blessing. Proud Spell, Gabriel Saez for Larry Jones in the Fairgrounds Oaks, and 1:44 flat. Proud Spell first, Indian Blessing second, Acacia third.
And the rock. That was a good start for Indian Blessing and a better start for Palanca City, who's gone to the lead. It's Palanca City in front. Indian Blessing there on the outside. Right there in between those two is Jay-Z Warrior. Not far beyond them, Tequila's Deja. Fourth to the inside. Alongside her, Sweet Hope. 6 lengths to late running Ms. Margaret H. So down the backstretch, 3 of them across the track. Palanca City on the inside. In between horses, Jay-Z Warrior. Indian Blessing on the outside. Johnny Velasquez trying to rate her a bit. The quarter was 22 and 3/5 seconds. Swift fractions in the test. Farther back on the outside, Sweet Hope runs in 4th. Followed by Tequila's Danger, 5th on the inside. Still a half a dozen lengths back to Ms. Margaret H. So it's Palanca City, Jay-Z Warrior, and Indian Blessing. Those 3, a 45.5 mile. On the outside, Sweet Hope. And now they're coming to the top of the stretch. Will Indian Blessing be tested here in the test? We'll find out as they straighten away, and Indian Blessing is running away from them. Running away from them, opening up now by 3 lengths. Now by 4 with a furlong to go. Sweet Hope on the outside. And Palanca City toward the rail. It was over at the quarter pole. Indian Blessing, the champion filly, was super in the test. She won by 6.5 or 7 lengths here. Sweet Hope up for 3rd in a final time of 1:22 and 3/5 second.
Gates closed. They're all set for the filly and mare sprint.
Locked up.
And away they go. Ventura off just a little awkwardly, and Magnificence was slow to begin. Lati from the outside gate, and Dearest Trixie down at the rail very fast. Now there goes Tizzy's tune up between those two, and here comes Indian Blessing, 1 from the rail. Zaftig the grey is right there. They're lining up 5, 6 across the track. Dream Rush in the white cap going up 3rd. They've been followed by Lady Sprinter, who can't go along at this speed, as 6 off them. Then it's Jazzy. Tiz Elemental been ridden along to keep her position, is now 8 lengths off the leader. And here's Ventura quite far back. She has the pink cap. She's 11 off the leaders. In Tangaroos inside of her. Another 6 back to Miraculous Miss. And Magnificence, hopelessly placed, has got to be a good 25 off the lead. Past the 3/8 they go now. Out on the lead is Dearest Trixie. Dearest Trixie, but Indian Blessing's breathing down her neck. And Indian Blessing now coming looking for the lead. Zaftig 3rd, then Dream Rush, Lati, and now here comes Ventura. Big white face on the grandstand side, and Ventura's got dead aim, and she's flying in Tangaroo behind that. Homeward bound Indian Blessing's got to dig deep and find more, because here's Ventura. And Ventura and Indian Blessing. But what a scintillating performance from Ventura, and Garrett Gomez unbeatable on the day. Ventura romps, Indian Blessing was 2nd, Zaftig finished 3rd, and Miraculous Miss was 4th.
Baltasar's Gift, who's blindfolded, it appears, goes up. That looks to be it. They're ready to run. Gates fly and they're racing, and the Golden Shaheen and Indian Blessing from the inside appeared to hesitate. So did Force Freeze from the outside, and Big City Man came out very quickly. Diabolical began well in front of Chain Jally, Black 17. Then Machismo, followed by Hamadi, Bamboo Air. Indian Blessing dropping in behind the group, and Baltasar's Gift going forward as they settle fully, and they're about to link with the course proper. 700 metres left to go. Big City Man and Force Freeze. Machismo coming down the centre. Bamboo Air, followed by Baltasar's Gift, Hamadi. Indian Blessing now going through along the rail, and then Chain Jally, Diabolical. Marchand Door is not handling the sand, and Lucky Quality had dropped out to the tail of the field as they passed the quarter pole. Big City Man from Diabolical now starting a charge. Indian Blessing coming down the grandstand rail. They're clear of Machismo. Big City Man on the far side. Indian Blessing on the grandstand side. Diabolical between them. Indian Blessing and Big City Man. They're fighting it out. Big City Man in front of Indian Blessing. Big City Man's in front, drawing to the post, and Big City Man wins it for Saudi. Indian Blessing 2nd, Diabolical 3rd, then Force Freeze, Bamboo Air, Black 17, Machismo and Hamadi. A break to Chain Jally, followed by Baltasar's Gift, Marchand Door and Lucky Quality well back.
They're in the gate. And they're off. It's Indian Blessing and Informed Decision early on. Music Note comes out 3rd toward the inside.
Then PSU Grad on the far outside, and the thick of them is Tar Heel Mom. Up the backstretch run, and it's Indian Blessing, but she's got some company here with Tar Heel Mom and Informed Decision, and Music Note holds that spot at the rail. She gets through an opening down there. She's right up with the leaders now, and 5 lengths back to PSU Grad. The opening quarter was 23 seconds flat, and now the field approaching a half-mile pole. 3 across the track for the lead. Music Note has come through on the inside. Informed Decision, the gray is in between horses. Indian Blessing is there on the far outside. Tar Heel Mom is tailed off in the 4th. PSU Grad is 5th as they round the far turn with 3 furlongs to go. The half was 45 3/5 seconds. It's Music Note and Indian Blessing in a Grade 1 battle shaping up as they come to the top of the stretch here. PSU Grad is coming through and opening down toward the inside. Then Tar Heel Mom, Informed Decision. They're at the top of the stretch. Music Note at the rail. Indian Blessing on the outside. They're putting on a show here, and it's Music Note. Music Note, who repels the challenge of Indian Blessing as they come through the final furlong here of the Ballerina. Music Note splashing home to a clear-cut win, won by more than 5 lengths over Indian Blessing. And they're off. Indian Blessing was off a beat slowly. Any Limit is up for the lead. Indian Blessing right back in it, coming off the inside. Sarah Louise between horses on the outside. It's Thunder's Dove. So Any Limit will be the early leader. Thunder's Dove second on the outside, just ahead of Indian Blessing. Sarah Louise is now running 4th. Then a break of 3 back to Sky Haven. PSU Grad's the trailer. Any Limit leads, being pushed along here by Thunder's Dove through an opening quarter of 22 1/5 seconds. Sarah Louise has Indian Blessing pinned down to her inside. Sarah Louise in the clear now and poised just in behind the dueling leaders. A break of 2 back to Sky Haven. PSU Grad the trailer. Coming to the top of the stretch. There goes Indian Blessing. Indian Blessing now comes on through on the inside. Sarah Louise on the outside. They're head-to-head for the lead as they turn into the stretch. Thunder's Dove is in between those 2 and 3rd. Sky Haven 4th. The half was 45 seconds flat, and the field turns for home. Indian Blessing holding on grimly to the lead. Sarah Louise is right at her throat latch, really testing the champion filly. Indian Blessing still holding on narrowly and still fighting on as Sarah Louise. Nip and tuck. Indian Blessing, Sarah Louise, Indian Blessing, Sarah Louise. Here's the wire. Photo finish. It may have been Indian Blessing. It was desperately close in a thriller with Sarah Louise. Farther back, Thunder's Dove and Sky Haven.